Has he gone
going
mad?
to cause trouble.
Such wild swings will give your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are two locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dad.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Hey, could you please not do that again? Why is he doing that?
I've done nothing wrong.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Odd.
What is that fool doing? That wasn't even for sale. That much to sell. You'll pay for that.
Come, people. Come see what I have to offer. Could I interest you in some of my wares? I thought I was
Where is he going like that? I don't
Why would
understand
anyone
what
do
he's trying to accomplish.
How bizarre.
Strange, I've never
He's
seen
going
someone
to
do
hurt
that
himself.
before.
And when he does, I won't help him.
I think I've seen everything now.
What is that man thinking?
How odd.
Infidel, die! Don't let him get away!
Come back here!
Faster, faster! I see him! Don't let him get away! I got you! After him! Faster! Faster the infidel!
No! You must not trespass here.
Heretic! Please, I've done nothing wrong.
Go away!
Why are you doing
Spend your
this?
time teaching filth.
Ah, you're hurting me. What are you doing? Move!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Infidel, die!
Beni yere götürmüştün Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Is that the last of them?
I hope so. Still,
Best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
No! What happened?
Where is the one responsible?
There's no reason for doing that.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
اغرب عن وجهي.
Get him! Get him!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
I was wondering when you arrived.
Come back here!
Time to die!
We'll take it from here.
That was unwarranted.
Your life is... You told us!
Altair. I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Filthy heretic!
You don't understand. I have nothing.
God Almighty.
Where is the one responsible for this? He has found the strength to
Go pester someone else.
make no mistake. Your life ends now.
Where is the one responsible?
They leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist.
I'll have your head!
Good. I should be safe here. He won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
But I say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Curse him!
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
What do you want? Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Go away!
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away.
What's he doing that for?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing to do
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us.
Die, thief!
He may grant us victory.
I am doing this thing.
I'll have your head! Infidel, die!
Filthy heretic! I will end your life!
God favors me.
You will not
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? How can one expect to defeat? Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Who did this?
this!
Please, sir, have any money? My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please.
What's he doing that for?
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Leave, peasant, or I make you. Someone tell me why he's doing that? You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
no further.
Your life ends now. How did you do that?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Someone send for help!
I'll have your head. You're mine. Yeah. All right, where are you?
Oh no, what happened? What happened here? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Where is the one responsible for this?
What happened to this poor soul? Who did this?
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Where is the one...
Please, sir, have any money?
You've crossed the wrong man.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Get out
of my way!
Back here!
Take it down! You will not get away from me!
Yes!
This won't complete
Beni gözün kapalı bile yeterim.
You're mine!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you.
Oh no, what happened? Huh? Oh, no, not another one.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Oh, terrible.
Poor soul.
اللعنة أين المسؤول عنها؟
Such a shame.
Where is the one responsible?
Guards! Murderers!
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Watch carefully those around you. Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majduddin will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
I could have been hurt.
Is it a fight you want?
How pathetic. This won't be too difficult. How can one expect to beat? Save me! Everyone die! Have mercy, please!
Please, someone do something.
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin.
Please, help me.
It's forbidden for you to be here. Nice thief! Thief! You are filth! Nice thief!
die, thief!
I wonder where is he going?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Don't do that again.
My, well, you can.
Fires of war consumed the land, and thousands of lives.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Stop this, please! You're hurting me!
You think you're not scared of what happens to you? We are the true children of God.
Don't hurt me, please!
God favors us.
Please! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing
Follow
this?
a false God. Your presence annoys us.
Help! I need help! Anyone!
Thank you, my girl. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Who could have done such a thing?
Please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Could you spare a few coins?
Silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do. Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you. Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. You forget how the Animus works? Select the memory on the menu in front of you and let's begin.
Use free running to escape from a fight.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
When will he stop hurting himself?
Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly. You won't often get a second chance to strike.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.